Hello and welcome back to this playthrough of 428 Shibuya Scramble. I am here with Yoshi.
What's up, folks?
For a second, I forgot how I introduced you. I was going to do the podcast thing where I introduce myself and you introduce yourself.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we don't do that here. We did that one time. It was like a little slip up,
Yeah.
little Easter egg for the blooper heads.
Yeah. Add it to the gag reel. When this is all over, I'll put together a gag reel. But it's just going to be like all the videos put together. Do you remember what happened last time? It's been a couple weeks as of our recording. I mean, I guess they're aware that it's been a couple of weeks because these go up pretty soon after we record them anyway.
Yeah. To answer your question, not really.
So the last episode was like, it was Oops All Kano.
So we're running around with this American guy. We got killed a bunch of times, right?
With Kano? I don't think so. Oh, we once. I think we got killed once. But we ran through his entire hour. So he's hanging out with this American guy. They find out the where they're headed is like this condominium, which is owned by Tanaka. They find out Tanaka is like working with the kidnappers somehow. So they go to his place and they tackle the guy with the briefcase. But it's money, and the American's like, where's the drug? He reveals it's like an antiviral thing that they're actually after. And then they go to the security thing, and they find the guy who escaped, who was let go, who they handcuffed and then escaped, the head of the kidnapping group. They see him on the cameras, and they get Sasayama to get him, but Sasayama ends up stabbed. We made a wrong choice at one point, and Sasayama was in a cat suit, and there's a goofy ending where the cat suit is actually like a prototype.
Or it was a mech.
Yeah, like a mech. And it opened up a
dimension. Fourth dimension. Fifth dimension, yeah. Okay.
That's not canon.
No, it's canon.
Yeah, it is canon. It did meow earlier on when the guy was trying to get it off Tama. So, let's see. Achi's open. Or no, Achi's not open. My bad. Is that a keep out? Maria, we did have to change her decision to keep the cat suit away from Sasayama so we can run through Maria. Osawa's has changed also, and I guess Minorikawa's has also maybe changed a little bit because of Osawa. Who would you like to go to? You can see the characters.
Let's see what Maria's up to.
Okay. Yeah, we have to run through keeping the cat suit. I feel a little guilty. Wait, what is her voice again? It's like my normal voice, but a little higher, isn't it? I feel a little guilty about having him go out of his way for me more than he has already. Maybe I should deal with it myself. He looks a bit disappointed when I tell him that. I buy the necklace for 30,000 yen and leave the knick-knack shop, hauling the costume with me. But as I walk along, I start regretting my decision. I can't find a good place to throw the cat outfit away. Finally, I spot a convenience store that looks like it'll do just fine. One of the employees is out front, cleaning out the trash can. Several large garbage bags line the side of the road. Perfect. Maybe I can have him toss out the costume along with everything else. Excuse me. So, I've got this old cat suit here. I figure it can't hurt to ask. Who would you like to be this guy? I don't have a convenience store worker written down.
I'll do this guy.
Okay.
He's like, yeah, I know.
The shop boy takes the costume from me. Shop boy. Taku Okado. He's 22 years old. He's getting by on part-time employment. Recently, after a number of employees quit in rapid succession, the owner hurriedly took on several new hires, but for some reason, instead of everyone chipping in on the cleaning, Okado always winds up stuck doing it. Poor Okado.
You here, throw this thing out. I got it.
He sounds wholly unsurprised. He accepts it so blithely that I actually feel bad.
Oh, nailed it. I was so blind. It's been his all morning.
He says.
I don't even care anymore. Just throw what you need and be on your way, I guess.
It's been like, what, all morning?
I'm cleaning and people keep jumping trash on me. First is this couple up and threw a garbage bag at me. After that, some homeless guy came by, took all his clothes off and left. And just now some chubby girl tossed out some empty cardboard boxes and a bunch of empty bottles.
Alright, the couple that up and threw a garbage bag, that is Achi Endo and Hitomi Osawa. The two have just run into a girl called Kanan. And the homeless looking guy, you know who this guy is. That's Detective Yuji Sasayama from the Shibuya precinct. At the moment, Sasayama is searching for a costume for his next disguise, which we know what it is. Although at the moment I can't remember what it is right now. Some dancer, I think? That must have been Chiri. She was probably drinking the burning hammer while she walked along.
When you came by just now with this thing, I knew right away. Yep. This again.
I'm sorry.
That's alright. 3 times, 4 times. What's the difference?
He flashes a bright smile, but it's clearly insincere. Then he looks at me more closely.
Huh. Aren't you the girlfriend of that dude who threw the bag of garbage at me?
What? Nope, not me.
Huh. Guess I misremembered then.
Well, anyway, thanks for your help with this. I give the guy a bow. A few minutes later, near the station, I spot a sort of mall. Checking the directory by the entrance, I see that it's got several clothing shops and an arcade inside. They probably sell shirts in here. I hurry on inside. Alright, and I think we've caught up to where we've been before. Right? Let me check. Yeah. So we spot Toyama, and then we have a run-in with Inagishita. And then what ended us was Achi yelled at us, which caused us to run into what's the guy's name? The butler? Tanaka, who hit us with the hammer.
He's been doing some very nice stuff recently.
Yeah,
That's okay.
not very butlery at all. After that, I part ways with Mr. Yanagishita and head to a different floor. I don't tell him about being able to see through the scratch cards. The guy really ought to develop a proper work ethic. The third floor is packed with young girls. I spot a shirt that catches my eye and head to the fitting room to try it on. There, I realize there's something in my pocket, something I must have been carrying around for a while. It's a photo. A photo of a white man. Who's this guy? I can't quite tell if I recognize him or not. Do you recognize this guy?
That's John Hancock.
It's John Hancock.
Jack Reacher. What's his name? Stanley. Stanley Yelnats.
This man. Huh? Dangerous. I hear someone's voice inside my head. Oops. I don't know if that was my voice. I don't know who it was. Stay away from him. Flashes of memory flicker in my mind. I see a girl standing before me. I can't quite recall her face, but I get the impression she's someone very important. She speaks to me. Oh. Who's Kanan? Oh, you're Kanan. It was too fast. That's all. Then I snap back to my senses. It feels like I was right on the cusp of remembering something critical. Well, at any rate, it seems that there's some connection between me and the man in the photo. Try as I might, though, I can't recall anything more than that. I try on the shirt I picked out. Yeah, that looks good. I decide to buy it and have the store toss out my torn sweater for me. Do you think her outfit is an upgrade? Oh.
I don't remember the old outfit, TBH.
As I'm about to go down the escalator, a young man strides up to me as if I'm an old friend. And this young man is Albert Einstein. Oh, it's Achi. Okay, we gotta jump to Achi, who I don't remember what he was doing, but that's okay.
There you are. I thought we were going to be on the second floor.
Going to meet? What's this guy talking about? I've never seen him before.
Oh, well, anyway. Come on. We have to go hide.
Hide? Why do we need to do that? Hide? Why?
Because those guys might have found us. They're outside.
He grabs my hand and I yank it away. Hey, come on. What gives? Is this some new pickup trick or something? Whatever it is, it's way too aggressive. I get the heck out of there.
Hey. Hey.
The guy keeps shouting, but I ignore him and try to slip away into the crowd. When I look back, though, I see that he's still following me. What do I do? Alright, should we head to another floor or hide someplace where there are fewer people?
Let's head to another floor.
Okay. For now, maybe I should head to another floor.
I feel like if we go in another closet or something, we're just gonna get murdered.
That makes sense. I hurry toward the bank of elevators.
Pardon me. elevators in Tama. What coincidence?
It's Yanagishita again. I try to walk on by like I don't notice him, but it's already too late.
Huh? Hey, where'd your boyfriend go?
Boyfriend? I have no clue what he's talking about.
Anyway, perfect timing. Can you give me back that magazine?
Nothing you're saying is making any sense. I peer at him in confusion. Once again, Yanagishita looks like he might start to cry.
Don't tease me like this. I did give it to you, right?
No, he didn't give me anything.
I get it. You wanted that 100,000 yen all yourself. So now you're playing dumb, is that it?
No, I honestly have no idea what this is all about. By now, he's all worked up and getting red in the face.
Look, you might have amnesia, but that excuse ain't gonna fly with me.
The amnesia has nothing to do with it. He doesn't seem to want to believe me, no matter what I say.
Come on, hurry up and just give it back. Otherwise, we're gonna start bawling here, real loud.
He's going to cry? Seriously? This guy's a real piece of work.
Well, what's it gonna be? You're gonna make a grown man cry?
It would certainly be pretty embarrassing if he starts sobbing now. But I can't exactly give him back a magazine I never had. The elevator doors open. I don't know which one is talking, but I know you're one of these guys and I'm the other guy, but I just don't know who is who.
Do we have notes on these guys?
Let me scan it really quick. What would I have them written as? Oh, I have younger Yakuza guy written under my name. Which one do you think is... Yeah, so I'm probably the guy on the right.
Okay.
Who do you think is talking? I wonder if the next line will say.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Alright, I'll do it. What does his voice sound like? Well, if it isn't our little entrepreneur, we've been looking for you. I don't know, that doesn't sound right. Oh well, it's the two thugs from before, and there's no avoiding them this time. Two thugs, Asao Ozu and his underling Yutaro Segawa. So I have names. Members of the Tenryuguma Yakuza Syndicate. Ozu is quite frightening when angry. His nickname is Ozu the Ogre. But despite his strong emotions, he is very logic-driven. Segawa is the archetypical punk who likes to get into scuffles, but he's also a really good cook.
Okay, so I'm an ogre.
And I'm a really good cook. I gotta get my punk voice on.
Who's saying yikes?
I imagine that's Yanagishita.
Yes.
The men drag Mr. Yanagishita into the elevator.
Save me, Tama.
He grabs hold of my hand. Hey, let go of me! Great, now I'm in the elevator too, and the doors are shutting. I think this is the ogre.
This is the ogre. Now then, Mr. Yanagishita,
Says the bald-headed man.
there's nowhere else to run.
His tone is polite, but also pretty foreboding.
Nailed it. Whoa, wait, just hold on. I can get you the money. I'm just about to get loads of it.
Enough of your poppycock. Oh, sorry.
Oh, the younger
I thought
guy.
this was me.
It's the younger guy. No, it is.
Poppycock, balderdash, claptrap, straight up nonsense, is taken from the Dutch poppycock, which means soft dung. Ooh. What do you think is a hard dung? Is it a different word then?
I don't know. Soft tongue would be like if you got diarrhea. Right?
I guess so, yeah.
It's too soft. Of diarrhea.
I feel like diarrhea is more of a liquid, so maybe it's like there's a different word for liquid dung. Liquid, soft, hard. Is there another form?
Yeah.
Gas. Gas and plasma dung.
I think it's the spectrum. I think the soft poop is on the diarrhea spectrum. I really mean it this time. Please, you have to believe me. I can pay you 100,000 right now. Oh, 100,000? You're really carrying around that much?
Asks the bald man.
No, not me. The girl.
The men turn to eye me in unison.
He's holding on to something that's worth 100,000 yen.
What? The sudden turn in the conversation has me all flustered.
Mama, please.
Inagisha says.
Just hand it over.
I already told you, I don't know what you're talking about. The elevator stops at the first floor, and the doors open. This is
the sad sack tabloid editor.
Yeah.
And he's like...
I have whiny written next to his name.
He's like, oh...
Standing on the other side of the doors is the guy I ran into earlier, Hana's father. The bald-headed man snarls.
I'll just get the next one.
Hana's father bolts like a startled hare. The bald man and his crony stare after him.
Now's my chance.
Inagisha hisses. He darts out of the elevator and makes a run for it.
Hey, after him.
Shouts the bald man. After who? Him or him?
Let's start with Toyama.
The two thugs race after Hana's father. They've left me all by myself. I'm worried enough to think about going after them, but before too long I've lost sight of them all. For a long time, just I stand there, dumbfounded like a hurricane victim lingering in the aftermath. Ugh. What a day this has been. When I finally get my wits about me, I realize I'm pretty hungry. That's right, I didn't get to eat lunch. I head for the 4th floor where the restaurants are. Since I really don't want to run into Yanagishita and those other guys again, I decide to take the escalator. As I'm riding it up, I hear a commotion coming from the floor below. It's a man's voice, shouting angrily. Who do we think this is?
I think it's Kano's GF's dad.
You want to try it then?
Yeah. It's like, out of my way, come on.
I pay the outburst no heed and let the escalator take me up. I guess we're not going to find out. Nailed it, though. When I arrive at the 4th floor restaurant section, the sign for a Chinese buffet catches my eye. If you don't know what a buffet is, it's where you get to eat as much food as you want. Sometimes, however, this just winds up being a kind of a cruel trap, with crowded lines making it take forever for you to even get near the food. Imabiki Chinese Restaurant. The name means something along the lines of fire of morning. I guess fire is important for cooking, but that's kind of an unsettling thing to call an eatery. Oh well, I guess the name doesn't really matter. I'm in a mood to straight up devour some Chinese food. When I go to enter, though, I'm stopped by one of the employees. Ooh, I feel like I was this person. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, miss. I'm afraid we're not accepting any more, any customers. I mean, we're not really open. Not just now.
She sounds a little bewildered by her own words. Why not?
Well, you see, one of our other customers ate all of our food.
Someone ate an entire restaurant out of food? Is that even possible?
What I'm trying to say, miss, is that we're, closed for the day.
Go figure. Looks like Mr. Yanagishi's bad luck has rubbed off on me. I guess I'll have to look for another restaurant too. Hold up. Who's that kid? Lying idly across the seats in the waiting area at the front of the restaurant is a young girl. Is this the girl that dismal-looking fellow has been searching for? She looks so sad it makes my heart ache. I can't just leave her here alone. Excuse me, is your name Hana? I do not have Hana written down under our voices, so I don't know who's...
She doesn't say much. She doesn't get many lines.
It's true. It was before I started taking notes on who says what.
I think I was Hana. I don't remember what she sounded like, though.
Yeah, it's been so long. We've seen her fall down, faceplant like twice since her last line, too. She looks wary at the question. Your father's been looking for you, I say. Hana ignores me and just stares up at the ceiling. Hey, how about we try to find your dad together? I coax the girl into getting up, then I call out to the restaurant staffer. Excuse me, where should I go to ask someone to put out an announcement on the PA system?
Dunno. Maybe, the first floor? The security office?
Right. Down we go. So if you're wondering why that Chinese restaurant is, like, creepy, apparently the name of the restaurant is a reference to, like, another game by this, developer or something that's, like, a horror game. So that's why the character is acting funny. I take Hana with me, and we get on one of the elevators together. Alright, we got a line.
Do you know my father?
Hana's tone is pretty brusque. Well, I don't really know him, exactly.
Alright, let me try to be more brusque. Then you a debt collector?
I laugh and shake my head. Ah ha ha. Would a debt collector be wearing an outfit like this? Hana lets out a deep sigh.
You're just kind of butting in then.
Well, yeah, I guess so. I can't help but grin sheepishly. I feel like something about sad little Hana is stirring some of my lost memories. If I just came out and told her that, though, she'd probably think I was a total weirdo. So I decided to say something else.
Let's play it cool. I guess I just get bored being all by myself.
I guess
Let's
I
be a little
just-
demure.
I guess I just get bored being all by myself.
I like being alone.
Hana looks away from me. Still, I'm sure your father must be missing you right now.
Yeah, he's a dick. He doesn't care what happens to me.
Her words trigger a sudden intense tightness in my chest. What is this feeling? I wanna know this feeling. When I get to the security office, I hear voices coming from inside. I wonder what they're talking about. I peek in through the crack in the door and see a man with a cane speaking with a security guard. Who do you think this is?
I think it's Connor's girlfriend's father.
Well, this is the man with the cane. Do I have him written down here? Oh yeah, I have written down under your name. This is the guy that's chasing after Achi and Hitomi.
Do we have any notes for this guy? Like what he talks like?
No, I just wrote assassin under your name. I don't have any
Okay.
notes. But that one time
How
when he
many?
spoke, you nailed it.
I think he was like tough. He's tough and cool. He was like,
Yeah.
how many exits are there that lead outside?
Yeah, something like that. I guess I'll be the security guard.
There's the main entrance on the first floor, along with two side entrances. Also, there's one down on the first basement level and another in the second basement.
The security guard spoke with polite precision. Nailed it,
I see.
says the man with the cane.
I need you to shutter all exits except for the main entrance right away.
Understood, sir. Attention all shoppers.
The announcement comes in over the loudspeaker.
Due to maintenance, all first floor entrances other than the main entrance have been closed. We apologize for the inconvenience. Customers wishing to leave, please use the main entrance on the first floor.
I'm not sure what just happened, but it sounds like the main entrance is now the only way out. Come on, I say. Let's have them make an announcement for us. When I turn around, Hana is gone. She must have run off while I was distracted. I'm pretty sure this is me.
Well, looky here. If it ain't that little cutie again.
The two thugs that were after Yanagishita come strolling toward me.
Oh, wow. You're a speedy one, huh?
Says the bald man.
Weren't you downstairs just now? And did you change your clothes too?
He looks me over, seeming impressed. Hey, hold on. Let me see your face. The younger man grabs me by the wrist. You know Yanagishita, yeah? Go on and give him a quick little call for us. He gives me a sharp yank. Let go of me. Can it, girly? Just give the man a call and we're all good. I have nothing to do with that guy. Do it now. These guys aren't even listening to me. Now I'm pretty pissed off. I said, I have nothing to do with that guy. I whip my man-handled arm in a wide arc and send the younger man flying into a stack of boxes. Guess he must not have been expecting that. He hits hard. The impact knocks him out cold.
Who the heck are you?
The bald man asks, his eyes wide. Shut up, I tell him. You're next. I flash a winning grin. He gathers up his fallen friend and drags him away as fast as he can go. Okay, that was pretty strange. It was just like when I was fighting Miku. My body seems to know how to pull off all these moves instinctively. Am I a martial artist, maybe? Anyway, I've got to find Hana. Easier said than done. I wander around the building, but I don't see any sign of the girl. Maybe she went back home? Eventually, I slump down on the bench in a corner. I wish I could go home too, I mutter to myself. Something cold presses against my neck. What? Is that what I think it is? I don't know who this guy is.
It's probably Kana's girlfriend's father.
Alright, you want to try it?
I'm gonna try it. You already know I'm gonna try it. I think it's like make a scene and I'll slit your throat.
Oh no, it is a knife. That's not what his girlfriend's father looks like. Two foreign men grab me by the arms from either side. In that moment, fragmentary memories flood through my mind. You know, that guy looks like Timothy, what's his name? Shama...
LMA?
Yeah. We need to do a Timothy Chalamet impression. I'm on a street. It looks like someplace in the Middle East. I'm being dragged along by several men. I'm too scared to speak. There are people on the street, market vendors, but none of them seem willing to get involved. The men drag me into some back alley. Help me. Please, somebody help me. I'm being abducted. Then a dark silhouette drops down in front of me. The figure brandishes a knife threateningly at the men. The blade moves with dazzling speed. My captors are all down in mere moments. Who is this? Who came to save me? I try my utmost to drag my memories to the surface. It's a girl. That's right, I'm certain of that much. I don't remember her face, but it's a girl, younger than me. Alright, who can do a good Timothy Chalamet impression?
I don't know what Timothy Chalamet sounds like.
Neither do I. He probably sounds like this. Walk faster! What do you think?
Yeah, I think you nailed it.
Nice. The angry hiss in my ear snaps me out of my flashback. What was that memory just now? I'm more concerned about the girl who saved me than I am about the men who've captured me now. The two thugs march me along, still holding me by the arms. I can't believe she was in a place like that. You want to be the other guy?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about giving us the runaround.
I can't figure out what they're talking about. A place like what? Giving them the runaround? Do you know me? The two men look at each other.
Wait, are you the other one?
One of them peers closely into my face. What are you talking about? What do you mean a place like... I stop as a sudden idea comes to me. Hold on. Are you talking about that storehouse? The men look utterly confused.
What are you talking about?
One of them asks. I explain that I've lost my memory. This seems to make them pretty anxious.
We gotta report this.
One of the men takes out his cell phone and makes a call. He informs whoever's on the other end that I've lost my memory. I have no idea what's going on. Based on what I can follow from the conversation, though, it seems these were the people who had put me in that storehouse. But why had they done that? One of these guys asked if I was the other one. What could that possibly mean? Could it be? Did they abduct me because they mistook me for someone else? If so, who? The more I try to think, the more muddied this all gets. We know who. Calm down. Just calm down. Let's think of what we know. What I do know for sure is that I woke up inside that storehouse, and evidently, I took a blow to the head, and that's the cause of my amnesia. Hold on. That's strange. If these people had kidnapped me before, why wasn't the storehouse, well, locked? Seems pretty sloppy if they wanted to keep someone confined. What could all this possibly mean? It's no use. I haven't the foggiest. None of this makes any sense at all.
This is the ogre. He's like, let go of her.
I crane my neck to see who spoke. It's the man with the cane who was at the security office. Now you're close.
Who the hell are you?
One of my captors barks. Nailed it.
I said, let her go. Did you not hear?
The man with the cane pulls a gun from his suit pocket.
Get lost. This isn't worth dying over.
The two men take a few steps back, and then bolt out of the alleyway. Oh, this is me. Who are you? My voice trembles slightly.
Guess he's not here.
The man takes a quick look around. He? Do you mean Mr. Yanagishita?
All that matters is that he's not here.
Gun in hand, the man slowly approaches. Hitomi... Oh, that's you.
Hitomi Osawa. I know you've done nothing wrong.
What? I feel a jolt of surprise at the name. Hitomi Osawa? Is that my name? His face a mask of stone. The man points the gun right at my head.
Please, no hard feelings.
To be continued. Welp. We cleared Maria for the hour. Cool. So we have... Oh, I don't know why I backed out of that. We're finished with Kano and Maria. We've got Achi, Osawa, and Norikawa. We have a jump to Achi. And then we have Osawa and Minorikawa that have things going on. Did you want to do some more?
Yeah, let's try one more thread. Let's try Achi.
Alright. Let's see. Jump was... Oh, wrong button. Jump was here, I believe. The man. Oh yeah, okay, so the last we saw of Achi in his storyline was he saw the foreigners just hanging out outside from the window. Achi took the escalator down to the 3rd floor, and there was Hitomi, standing right in the open, after he'd been searching for her high and low.
Hey, what? I thought we were going to meet at the 2nd floor.
Achi said. She stared back at him in confusion.
Oh, well, anyway. Come on. We have to go hide.
Hi? Why? She gave him a dubious look. Achi felt like something was off, but now wasn't the time to dwell on it.
Because these guys might have found us.
He said.
They're outside.
He took hold of Hitomi's hand. Hey! Let go! What gives? She quickly yanked her hand away.
Oh,
Why is this guy just like all of a sudden standing in front of Achi? As Achi tried to make sense of the way she was acting, she took off down the corridor.
hey, tell me.
He hurried after her. It was like changing her clothes had also changed her personality. Still, he couldn't just leave her alone. The kidnappers might well be closing in. He stayed in pursuit of her, trying not to draw too much attention. He lost track of her somewhere near the elevators.
What is her deal?
Unsure of what else he should do, he headed back down to their rendezvous point on the 2nd floor. When he arrived, he spotted Hitomi heading down the escalator ahead of him.
Tell me.
Achi shouted, but his voice vanished into the noise of the crowd, and she disappeared onto the 1st floor.
Damn it.
Achi rushed down the escalator. He took the steps 2, 3, 5 at a time. He made it to the 1st floor and looked around. There was Hitomi, about to take a different escalator back up.
Why is she doing this?
He waved his arms to get her attention, but she didn't notice and headed right back up.
Oh, no. What the heck is she thinking?
Achi sped around and got on the upward escalator.
Out of my way. Come on.
He shoved people aside as he ran up the moving stairs. But he saw no sign of Hitomi when he reached the 2nd floor. He'd lost track of her completely.
Come on. This is ridiculous.
Achi's shoulders slumped. He felt exhausted, but he kept up his search, scouring one floor after another until eventually he made it down to the 2nd basement level. Had she grown too impatient waiting for Kanan and gone off searching for the blue minivan again? I think I can handle myself from here. He thought back to what Hitomi had said earlier.
She's not going to be okay by herself.
He pounded his fist into the wall in frustration. Oh, who's this?
If I had to guess, I'm not 100% of this, but if I had to guess, I would say it's probably Kano's girlfriend's dad.
Alright, you wanna try it?
Yeah, you already know and try it. I think it's like please stop.
That was Hitomi's voice. Close, you were close.
It's home.
She was right behind him this whole time. Achi moved faster than he could think. Achi! She called back. A pair of thugs had grabbed her by both arms. Achi stomped his way towards them.
Get hands off of her.
He shouted. Okay, the middle-aged fellow, huh?
That's the ogre, right?
I think so.
Huh? What's it to you, pal?
The older of the two, a middle-aged fellow, turned to Achi with a sneer. He looked familiar somehow. Hitomi shook herself free of the men and ran over to Achi. Is this still the...
I think it's yeah, I think so. It's like, it's no use trying to act tough, buddy. We're just trying to get back what we're owed. Don't make us have to get rough, will ya?
Buddy.
What you owed? Tell me, do you owe people money?
No, I don't. They just came after me and started going on about 2 million yen. She looked just as baffled by the situation as Achi was.
If you're gonna blame someone, blame your boss.
The older man said. He gestured to his lackey. A feral gleam flashed in the young punk's eyes. It was the look of a man who couldn't resist dishing out a beatdown. He brought up his fists and shifted his feet, shadowboxing a few quick jabs with his left hand. It looked to Achi like the guy was an experienced boxer. Hold on, Hitomi said. What do you mean, my boss?
Who is this? The ogre?
Maybe it's the young
you.
punk. That's me. Say what? Yanagishita, who the hell do you think? The young punk shuffled closer, fists still menacing. Then his expression changed. Hey. Hold on. Are you Achi Endo?
Yeah, that's right.
Haha. Well, ain't that lucky, getting to throw down with you like this. The punk sounded pleased indeed. I've heard all sorts of rumors about you, you know. Let's see how true they are. Achi didn't like his chances in a straight-up fight with a trained boxer. What should he do?
Let's go for broke.
Alright, let's go for broke. He had to go for broke. His best chance was to hope for an opening to deliver a low kick. It's a kick using the foot or shin to strike the opponent in the thigh just above the knee. In karate, this is known as geran mawashi geri. Since the legs are longer than the arms, this is an effective technique against boxers. He'd need to time it perfectly when his opponent took a step forward. Ooh, playing footsies. Humph. With a loud breath, the thug shot out his left arm.
No.
Achi shifted his stance and unleashed a low kick. Suddenly, the elevator doors opened right nearby. Achi and the punk both stopped in mid-attack. A miserable-looking older man stood in the elevator. At the sight of him, the punk's face went red with rage. You! Toyama!
Come
The man in the elevator hurriedly closed the doors. The two thugs rushed toward him, but the elevator had already begun heading back upward.
on. After him.
The older man shouted. The young punk raced up the stairs.
You stay right where you are.
The older fellow added, glaring at Hitomi. Then he followed after his lackey.
Does he really think we're dumb enough to just wait here?
Achi scoffed. Achi, I've been looking all over for you. Hitomi gave him an angry swat on the chest.
Me? What are you talking about?
You weren't waiting where you said you'd be.
Yeah, because you went up to another floor.
What do you mean? I went right where you said, on the second floor.
Huh?
This wasn't quite adding up.
The second floor? What are you talking about? You went up to the third floor.
No, I didn't.
Wait. What? None of this makes any sense.
Achi felt like his brain was getting scrambled.
Well, anyway, at least I found you safe and sound.
Yeah. The two smiled at one another.
What's with these clothes?
Tomi's new outfit was completely different from the clothes she'd had on earlier. I tried on a few things, but wound up deciding on this.
You tried other stuff on? Oh, okay. That explains it.
Achi said. At least now things sort of made sense.
That's nice, you know?
What is?
Your clothes, I mean, they look good on you.
Thank you. Heh. Wow, I'm actually blushing now.
God made me blush to say it.
Achi and Hitomi shyly avoided each other's eyes. Get a room, you two.
What's the pay?
Achi said, eager to change the subject.
I got a boner. You still have that magazine?
So, your side has been just a little bit garbled this whole time, so it took me a second to realize what you said. Oh, right, yeah, a boner. I was just gonna throw it away, but I couldn't.
Come.
I haven't been able to find the right kind of receptacle. Newspapers and magazines are supposed to be kept separate from normal trash, right? Hitomi scanned their surroundings for a suitable bin.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah,
You're thinking about proper recycling now? Of all time?
is that weird?
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. I think you might just be perfect.
Achi found himself blushing even harder now. A sudden yell snapped him out of his embarrassment. The sketchy-looking fellow who'd given her the magazine was scampering down the stairs toward them. Achi said.
The weirdo's back.
The man ignored him, though, and leaned in close to Hitomi.
Did you still have it?
He snatched the magazine from Hitomi's hands.
Yes, this one hasn't been scratched off yet.
The man hunkered down on the floor and began scratching away at a scratch card stapled into the centerfold.
Wait, wait, wait. Don't let him have that.
Another man came swooping out of nowhere and yanked the magazine away. It was the older fellow who'd appeared in the elevator minutes before.
You can't do that. It's mine.
The sketchy-looking man clutched at the older newcomer.
Let it go. No way. I said let it go. I said... Oh, this might be backwards. But
Yeah, that might be
I
bad.
said no way.
The two were fighting right in front of the exit, keeping Achi and Hitomi from leaving.
Really? This.
The older man shouted, scratching away haphazardly at the ticket.
Now it's just a worthless scrap of paper. Ah, my 100,000 yen. You mean 100,000 yen? Ah.
Then the middle-aged fellow looked back down at the ticket.
God, what are the odds?
Somehow, in his random scratching, he'd happened to land himself a winner.
I don't. Who's saying give it?
I think Yanagita is saying give it, because Toyama's the one holding it, and he scratched it.
Okay. Give it. No way.
The two men took off, engaging in a running battle for the ticket. Or engaged in a running battle for the ticket. Alright, so who's who? You're probably the first line. The first line's probably
Yeah.
Achi.
What was the deal with those two?
I'm not sure. Achi and Hitomi could only stand there, dumbfounded.
On the other hand, hey, look at the time. It's almost 3.
The two headed hurriedly for the Gigo back entrance. But just as they were nearing the doors, the shutters dropped down in front of them.
Whoa, what gives?
Due to major,
How did I do this voice?
due to
Like a Kermit the
maintenance,
Frog.
Yeah.
due to maintenance, all entrances other than the main entrance on the first floor have been closed. We apologize for the inconvenience. Customers wishing to leave, please use the main entrance on the first floor.
Achi glared at the loudspeaker. It looked like there was no exit through the back after all.
Got a really bad preposition about this.
You mean premonition. Hitomi had gotten quicker to butt in with her corrections. Holding on to their premonitions, then, the two hurried their way up the stairwell. As Hitomi tried to head out the first floor entryway, Achi yanked her back.
Careful.
What's the matter?
It's that guy.
Huh? Hitomi's expression stiffened. Slipping behind a nearby pillar, Achi pointed to the man with the cane, who was keenly eyeing shoppers as they came and went.
Oh, this bites. No way we're heading out with him here.
Achi, Hitomi whispered in his ear. Behind us. Achi glanced back and saw the two goons walking in their direction.
Oh,
If those two caused a scene like before, the assassin would notice them for sure. Oh, aha! The younger punk had spotted them. Achi thought, gritting his teeth. Ape! But the thuggish pair let out a teensy squeak and then darted off in a different direction, vanishing from view.
What the heck?
Achi and Hitomi watched them go, unsure what to make of the sudden retreat.
Well, anyway,
Achi said after a moment.
now we can try to find another way out.
Taking Hitomi by the hand, he headed back into the shopping area. The back entrance on the first floor, that was a no-go. The other emergency exits were also locked down, which meant that the main entrance on the first floor really was the only choke point in or out. It was almost time for them to meet Kanan. They needed to find some way to bust out of here. The pair headed back toward the main entrance. Then they saw the man with the cane again, heading in their direction. He hadn't seen them yet, but there was no way they'd avoid him if they didn't do something quick.
So now we've got to go up.
Achi said to Hitomi. They started racing up the nearest escalator, which was descending from above.
My bad. Coming through.
Sorry, please excuse us. They fought and shoved their way past a stream of people riding in the other direction. They could see the second floor now. Achi figured they'd be in the clear once they got there. But then a large woman appeared at the top of the escalator, heading down. She was the one who'd been in the Chinese restaurant on the 4th floor. The one who'd supposedly packed an entire buffet into her belly. She was white enough that Achi and Hitomi would never be able to slip past her.
Hey, out of the way.
Achi shouted, but the young woman ignored him. Achi tried to push past, but he just bounced off her. They were drifting inevitably back down toward the 1st floor. It was like they were riding a conveyor belt that was delivering them right to the assassin. This was not good. If they didn't do something soon, they'd...
Oh, wait a sec.
Something must have caught the assassin's eye. Achi saw him suddenly rush outside. There was no telling what had just happened, but now there was a chance to escape. Achi and Hitomi raced out the door. Outside, the man with the cane was nowhere to be seen.
It's like we're safe.
Achi let out a sigh. Alright, who do you think this is?
I'm not 100% sure this time. I don't know for certain, but if I had to guess for my money, I would say is most likely it's Kano's girlfriend's dad.
Alright, you wanna try it?
Yeah, so it's like for now,
Someone said.
keep your eyes open.
Oh. The sudden words made the two turn with a start. Kanan was standing right behind them. She'd gotten this close and neither of them had noticed a thing. She moved with all the skill of an assassin. Achi felt a chill shoot through him. Oh, we finished Achi's story also.
That's probably a good place to stop.
Yeah. Great. So next time we have Minorikawa and Osawa to deal with, and then I imagine next time we'll have finished the hour 2 o'clock. Right? Yeah. And then we'll be in the next hour. Pretty exciting stuff. Got any thoughts, theories? I know you always have a good juicy theory cooking up.
I think that probably, I can't be 100% certain, but if I had to say, I would guess that for my money, I would say that probably the person behind it all, you already know.
Is
You already know the person behind this all is
Kano's
is
girlfriend.
his girlfriend's her dad, probably.
He does seem.
I think probably.
Yeah, he does. He does seem to have that, mastermind kind of role thing going on. He's always going to the bathroom, always appearing at random times, sneaking up on people.
I think it's something like he would say like, I've been behind this the whole time. I just took you to that island to grow vegetables just to trick you. I was the mastermind the whole time.
It was me. I was behind it all. Alright. We gotta close out this video. I never know how to end this. Do we have any more food talk, or I don't know.
Did you make any bread? I didn't make any bread.
I guess it's been a while. I think the most interesting bread that we did was like a couple of weeks ago. Did I mention making bread with apple juice instead of milk?
I think so.
Oh. Did you say you think so, or you
No,
don't?
you didn't. No, you did not.
Okay. Well, there's that. That's probably the most interesting one we've made. I did not know like you could just use any liquid to make bread, but you can. There wasn't really an apple flavor if when we baked it like by itself as a little roll. But if you use it to make cinnamon rolls, then that's when the apple really comes through. I don't know why. Maybe the sugar or something. But it was really good. I know you're not into sweet stuff though, so.
Well, apple and cinnamon are like best friends, though, right?
Yeah, they're best
I'm
buds.
looking for these.
Yeah, if we did another juice one, what do you think would be good? We could do like a tomato juice and use it to make.
I would say probably. I don't know for sure. For my money, if I had to say, I would say probably orange juice bread.
Ooh. And would you like turn it into a cinnamon roll or like do something special with it? Like use it for you say churro?
Orange juice bread.
Yeah, but like fry it like a
No churro. No. No, like was Primo, Orange Julius.
Orange Julius. I was thinking like lemon juice would be good if we did it as a cinnamon roll again. Anyways, that we got our food talk in. We got it in. Do you have like a final word? I guess I have one. Make sure you have the right twin. That's the theme of this episode. Make sure you've got the right twin.
You get a lot of mileage out of that twin shit. I'll tell you what. They did not shy away from that little contrivance. It was good though. Alright, first.
Alright. Well, we'll catch you guys in the next episode. I don't even remember what number this is.
Like 17, 15, 17, something like that.
Yeah, we haven't hit 20
19.
yet, but we probably will. Yeah. So, see you guys next time.
See you folks.